Welcome back to Better Dig 2, the husband and wife horror podcast bringing our couch conversations to the masses. I'm your host, Maddie.
And I'm your host, Shrade.
Grab a seat on the couch and let's talk horror.
Maddie, my love, this week we endured cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, I'll take the blame for that one.
As you should, but that's okay. Everybody's allowed to have one stinker every once in a while.
No, now we're even. You chose Barbarian.
Dude, people love Barbarian.
Probably the same people that love this movie, honestly. That Venn diagram is probably really close to being a circle.
Fair. Anyway, so this week we had the displeasure of watching Do Not Enter. All I can tell you is don't watch it. This is going to be a spoil-filled review, as it is every week, but really all you're going to listen to is us completely eviscerate and bitch about this movie. Yeah. If you're not in the right headspace for a whole lot of negativity and would really harsh your vibe, maybe wait till you're pissed off at your boyfriend or whatever.
Or after you go watch it and you're pissed off and you just want to be pissy with us.
You want to be mad. Anyway,
okay.
Let's buckle up and do this.
Do Not Enter, based on the 2005 book Creepers, written by David Morrell, written by Dakiga Hadnot. Is that a real name?
Yes.
Oh, is that a pseudonym so they couldn't find him afterwards?
I don't know, dude. I was shocked that there was more than
Oh,
one.
there's 3.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
This was a failed group project.
Yes.
Written by Dakiga Hadnot, Spencer Mandel, and Steven Susko. Directed by Mark Classfield, starring Adeline Rudolph, Nicholas Hamilton, and Francesca Reale.
Yep. Notably, Mortal Kombat 2 is what our Miss Rudolph was in. Also, our terrible crackhead guy, Mr. Hamilton, was the bully on it.
Yeah, I thought I
mullet.
recognized him.
Yeah, so he was even more unlikable in this pile of shit than he was previously.
Yep.
So,
And then the only other person that I had any I was like, oh, he's been in some notable stuff was the husband, the fake reporter.
Oh,
he had been in some maybe an Outlander role, and he had a credit in Game of Thrones, a couple different things. He fit. I feel like he was just more being typecasted.
Yeah, it worked.
So, all right, you want to give us the summary?
I would love to. The Creepers are thrill-seeking urban explorers who love pushing things to the edge. And their latest stunt, live streaming from New Jersey's abandoned Paragon Hotel, is their biggest yet, with its mobster pass, supposed ghosts, and rumored stash of $300 million. The Paragon is catnip to the Creepers, a surefire way to increase their fan base, but fear has other plans. Daring to enter the Paragon, not heeding the warnings, the Creepers fend off deadly rivals, while supernatural creatures stalk them from the shadows, testing their endurance, sanity, and willingness to pay fame's heavy price. And it's just as fucking cringy as it sounds.
Yeah. That is not the summary or movie description that I read when I picked this movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, when I chose this movie, okay, had a cool, little summary. Sounded cool.
Yeah.
Possibly haunted hotel. I love haunted houses, and I was like, well, shit, a haunted hotel would even be cooler. It was number 2 on Amazon Prime, not just within horror movies, but within all movies in the US, number 2. And it said most liked. And after watching this movie, so as of this recording, I had to go back and look because I was like, did I read something wrong? Did I click on the wrong movie? Because there's no way this thing is on the top charts. It is still in the top 10. It has slipped to number 9, but it still has that little most liked tag.
I think there's got to be some Amazon employees who are trying to get a bonus. Like they have to be, somebody is paying these people to
It's
watch
bots
this
or
movie.
something going and liking it. It's who is liking this movie? I would love to know.
Yeah.
Because it definitely wasn't us.
No. And with that, I'm ready to get into the rubric.
Yeah. Well, again, as always, this is a spoiler-filled movie review.
Yep.
If you dare go watch it, if you really are just jonesing for some punishment, yeah, we're gonna spoil it for you. So, okay, starting off the rubric.
Yep.
Acting quality.
I gave it 2. And with a 2, it means that the words were mostly understandable.
I gave it a 3.
Why?
I liked the guy. His acting was good.
Mm-hmm. Visual effects and cinematography.
Oh my God. I kind of thought I was going to throw up at a couple of points. It was so, not in a good way, not in a like, oh, that was a really gross scene. Terrible, terrible camera work. I don't get motion sick. This was making me a little motion sick.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 2.5.
2. It was almost unwatchable. If it's a 1, I'm turning it off. Like, this was barely watchable.
Yeah. And it, like, shaky camera work when it didn't need to be. Obviously, like, a running, if it's like a body cam, obviously that's going to be shaky when somebody's running. When it's supposed to be point of view, like somebody's chasing them, I also get that would be shaky. It was neither.
Yeah.
It was just the camera following the person running, and it looked like somebody was holding like an old school camcorder following them and running. It bounced all over the place.
It looks like they put a washing machine on a gimbal and threw the camera and were like, yeah, just fuck it up. Like, this is going to be our shot.
So bad. And I mean, so bad you just couldn't see anything. Like,
Correct.
there was no point in even those shots because you couldn't see anything. You're like, oh, they're running.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
Cloverfield, like, there's a time and a place to put this in. So, like,
It made no sense here.
Yeah, it really didn't. They tried to go for this, like, hybrid bullshit, and I'm ready to... I gave it a 2. I gave it a 2, and I'm sticking with it, and I'm going to rant about that here in a little bit.
Okay.
Audio's next. 3. Like, it was passable audio.
Yeah, same here.
Nothing was glaringly terrible, nor was it impressive in any way, shape, or form.
It didn't sound like it was being recorded on like white corded iPhone headphones.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all I can say there.
Yeah. You want a little bit of a spoiler? That is the highest score that I gave this movie. It was in the sound category.
3 is the highest I got in any category, but I had a couple 3s. But yeah, same here.
Okay. Story.
Okay, we're probably gonna disagree here.
Probably.
Because I also gave story a 3. I guess I put my rose-colored glasses on when I graded the story because of the what could have been.
No, Maddie, those glasses
really
were brown. You put shit glasses on. What are you talking about?
I liked the concept of a spooky, possibly haunted hotel.
Well, yeah, we've seen it done
I
multiple
liked
times.
the fact that for a while it kept you guessing, like, is it haunted? Is it a creature? Is it people living in the hotel? Like, you didn't know for a little bit. So that kind of kept you guessing.
No, this is a 1.5. I have not been this pissed off. I was bait and switched.
Yeah.
The premise sounded cool. It should have worked, and just from the storytelling aspect by itself, they did a fucking terrible job.
Yeah.
1.5, and that is generous. This like honestly, like if I give anything a 1 in the category, we didn't finish the movie, or I didn't finish the movie. Like this was pulling teeth. Toward the end, the only thing that kept me going was the fact that we were waiting for the sun to go down so we could ride bikes. Like that's the only reason I stuck this one out, because I didn't want to sweat. Yeah, I didn't want to sweat out in the heat.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, scariness, Maddie. Did you give this a 3 in this category?
No, I gave it a 2.5. It was still a spooky hotel. Come on.
The setting was spooky.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like I gave it a 2. It was,
and
again
the way the thing scurried around. I don't like something that runs like that.
Listen,
so because I can't outrun it, and I'm also a little clumsy, and so when I start getting, if I get spooked and I'm trying to run away, I'm done.
Yeah.
When it's running on all fours like that,
So for me, the thing is like, yes, the creature of this was spooky, and I'll get into that later. The shit that I didn't appreciate was every other scare that was like psycho crazy meth head.
Yeah.
It stupid as shit.
Yeah.
Like it didn't make sense at all.
No, their actions, all of it didn't. I guess I was just focusing on the setting.
Mm-hmm.
The main monster thing, because like I said, for a while we didn't know exactly what it was, what we were dealing with, and when you don't know what you're dealing with, you don't know how to fight it or what to do. So that's a little unsettling. So 2.5. I didn't give it, I mean, that's still bad.
It is. So did you enjoy this movie? What's your enjoyability score?
Also a 2.5.
2. Again, it was this or go ride my fat ass out on a bike and burn to death. And I barely chose to do this.
We got to watch it together in the comfort of our home.
Yeah,
we didn't waste money on it because it was free.
Yeah, listen, as somebody who championed the movie, I can appreciate you trying to soften the blow.
I'm just trying to save myself and my reputation here because I did choose this movie.
Yeah, so I think we need to discuss right now. Like you've admitted that it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worse than Barbarian?
Yes.
1,000%.
I mean, Barbarian at least had like cinematography.
Yeah, and Skarsgård.
And a Skarsgård. Yeah. But then Justin Long just tanks that.
Dude, Tusk was underrated.
No, Justin Long is like my mortal enemy.
Okay, I believe it or not, I am the low one on this, but I still gave it 1 bonus point.
I also gave it 1 bonus point.
Okay. The demonic entity was cool looking.
It was fine. He kind of looked like he should have been in the Goonies.
It was like if Gollum got stretched out.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like a stretch limo Gollum. But at the same time, like the way that he did move was pretty impressive. So like the running scenes where he goes on all fours. So I was like,
and
okay.
Scurrying up, holes in the ceiling and stuff. And then when he was just walking around, though, he was a little like menacing. Yeah.
So also what's funny is the credit, like I figured it would be the name of our fictitious like owner of the hotel. It is credited as Pale Man.
Pale Man.
Yeah. So also seems stupid.
Well, because I think that is not that wasn't the hotel owner anymore.
No.
Because he basically like got demonically possessed.
No, he ate his wife's heart and then became like some weird demon human hybrid.
Exactly. So he was no longer that man.
I don't know, dude. He was pretty horned up about the worst heroine that we've got to watch in a long time.
God.
Yeah. Okay. But before again,
what's your bonus point? And I called it early on. and there was a cool piano wire kill. I thought it was cool. Okay. Because instead of just being like using it as like a garrote, it was like strung across a doorway. So obviously not easy to see, but they foreshadowed it early, but it was pretty subtle foreshadowing. Again, abandoned hotel, like a very nice hotel. So it makes sense that there's like a grand piano, you know. She goes up to the grand piano. This hotel's been abandoned for a long time. A couple of the strings were popped and kind of, coiled up, but they didn't draw attention to it. But I just said, I hope there's a piano wire kill later. And there was. So,
which is very odd because the intelligence of the creature is questionable throughout.
Well, okay. That's why I feel like it was just maybe a bad red herring to try to make you think early on that it was like maybe people inhabiting the hotel, because there was a fucking bear trap in the hallway. So it's like the place had been kind of booby trapped. So to me, that was just like trying to throw you off, like, oh, maybe it's people in here. Like, we don't know.
They threw in a fucking Home Alone subplot into a story that didn't need it. So whichever one of you three fucking writers put that one in, good job.
This was like, it makes me feel like this was like a Mad Lib script where they all three had different ideas and they were like, just throw them together.
Yeah, this
was
is
a
fine.
bad soup script.
Yeah. Okay. My total, 13.5. That is a toilet. This is a do not watch movie. Never again will this plague my mind after I get all my vitriol out here. But
you haven't had a toilet in a while.
Yeah, I have not had a toilet in a while.
It didn't score a toilet for me. It was close. I mean,
you're really championing this one.
I'm just trying to save my own skin here.
Ugh, okay.
But it was a 17.5, which is a D. Like, I mean, couple points down, it would have been also in the toilet. I will not ever watch this again. I will not recommend it to anyone unless I highly dislike them.
So the book was written in 2005. And the premise there, if it's less social media based, then it would be kind of cool, where it's like early YouTube urban exploration.
Like it's like loosely based.
Yeah, I think it needs to be so incredibly loose, but the fact that the guy is getting paid from Amazon to let his book become this atrocity. Maybe he's trying to save his wife with medical bills, or he's trying to make sure that he reincarnates. I don't know what he did to sell his soul.
That's the thing, is that like obviously like 2005, like social media was not what it is. So that was an aspect thrown into this movie to try to make it more present day relevant. So, the book could be really good. Does this movie make me want to go read that book? Absolutely not. So if that's what this guy was trying to do to get more book sales or something,
you failed.
You failed. Yeah, I feel like he probably just signed the rights away, had no creative direction over it, and it would be very sad if they completely trashed a good book.
Yeah, that is like the one thing. And again, I definitely am not above my morals. Like, I would probably sell my soul or like my life's work if it was a certain dollar amount. Yeah. And obviously, maybe he needed it. Again, I can't blame that guy.
Yeah.
But I can blame you for making me watch this.
Oh, boo. Hopefully they didn't pull like a bait and switch on him and presented something.
But I mean,
this is what it's going to be.
Give
exactly. Like, but that would suck.
All right.
Yeah. Listen, you can't blame me. I was going off of the information I received from the little summary on Amazon. It's ranking in the movies. It was new. And my love for haunted houses, locations, I was blinded by that. So
I'm telling you right now.
Forgive me.
If you ever dogpile on me about Barbarian
again, I won't. but I have people that'll do it for me.
God, dude, I love you so much, but you are my biggest hater, and it hurts.
Biggest op.
Okay, let's move on. Again, terrible movie. This movie sucked. Don't worry. Talking points. We've got favorite and least favorite scenes or scene. Do you have any positive? I have two things that were kind of okay.
Yeah, same. And then I only put a couple of least because otherwise I would be giving a recap of like the entire movie.
Okay, so go ahead and kick it off because I have more least.
Okay. Two of them that I think hated the absolute most. So little toothpick Rick, the leader of the group that works in security at Home Depot.
Yeah, I mean, very relatable character to today's millennial core or Gen Xers or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, he gets his foot caught in a bear trap, which it wasn't buried in leaves in the forest. It was just sitting in the hallway. He did have a light at one point, which he might not have at that time, but still, it wasn't hidden. Steps right into a bear trap, which I guess in his defense, who's expecting a fucking bear trap in a hallway of a hotel? So he's limping along, and then he gets just tossed over this like railing where in the center of the hotel there's just been the floor has just caved in all the way down.
Yeah, so
he gets tossed into the abyss, falling multiple floors.
Mm-hmm.
And when we see him again, his only injury is still the bear trap leg break.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to how they thought that the character Rick, who was like the cautious one, brought PPE and was going after his like shitty girlfriend.
Yeah.
And just like, you've already seen that the fucking thing is decrepit. You're telling me that you're not going to have a flashlight and you're not going to look forward, but you're so blinded from your girlfriend who fucking hates your guts, by the way.
Yeah. And yeah. He should have been like, well, that sucks. Gotta go.
Yeah, he was better off just not worried about it. Like,
because she was only concerned with views and notoriety and, I guess becoming famous.
Mm-hmm.
And they even made a comment like this was not new behavior. Like this was just the norm for her.
Yeah.
So they should have cut their losses early. Anyway, so yeah, Rick falling multiple floors and being totally fine.
Yeah. Stupid. Just stupid. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't even think he would have survived one floor. But they look down and he's not down that first floor. So and it's a huge gaping hole. He's fallen a long ways.
Yeah, well, he's just so cool.
Yeah.
He works at Home Depot.
It was like they just forgot that they tossed him down the well.
Maybe he MacGyvered or fucking
had a parachute.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell those at Home Depot. And obviously, like, they did say that he stole a bunch of that shit, so it's like he kind of sucks.
I doubt. I think they just said that's how we get our stuff, and I'm sure he was just using his employee discount.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, Rick was a good guy, I guess.
They didn't have like a whole bunch of shit. Like
they had hard hats and lights and other safety shit that could have been good. They had high density cutters to get through locks.
Bolt cutters. Mm-hmm.
Look, dude, I'm just saying Rick was not rolling in cash here.
I'm pretty sure he was just using his employee discount.
I don't think they take Kohl's cash. You know what I mean? Okay.
And then my other just egregious scene that I hated was when these like bad guys who looked like they had been plucked straight out of a Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie.
Oh, a trailer park? Yeah.
That too, yes. They show up and at the beginning we just see that they are like a opposing YouTube channel team.
Well, we have to make sure that everybody knows that JD was originally in the Creepers, and then he went against
He
their golden
betrayed
rule.
them.
Yeah, he went against their code of don't touch anything.
Yeah. And he chiseled some of the wall off that was like their universe of a Banksy, I guess.
Yeah.
And was gonna go sell it or something.
I mean, yeah.
So then he fights him and he leaves and he goes and joins these bad
Yeah.
guys.
So what he does is he's like, I've got this rock and I need 2 meth heads. And I need the biggest, dumbest people that I can find that look like they drink moonshine and maybe have sex with their cousins. Like, these guys are dog shit.
Yep. And they show up and they are just like, we're gonna kill you. It's like it comes out of nowhere. They're like, where's our money? And I'm like, we just got here.
Yeah,
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, one dude gets munched. And, like, dude, my least favorite, and my number 1 least favorite ties all this together. So please continue.
That was it. I mean, it was just those 2 that were just stuck out as being the absolute worst. The rest of it also sucked terribly.
Yeah.
But again, if I listed all my least favorite scenes, it would be like the whole movie.
Uh-huh.
So go ahead.
Okay, this one's kind of a pretty broad one. Any scene that Diane was in was fucking terrible.
Yeah, she was bad.
She sucked. The way that they like made her like, I'm the it girl, and she's obviously just trash. Like, is not a good like significant other, treats Rick like shit, thinks that her fucking personality is gonna win people over, does the live stream thing. It's just cringe inducing watching this. It's like, okay, this is what brain rot is, and we've decided that we're gonna just put somebody with an attractive face with no personality, and they do this one weird thing. She's the reason that everything went off the fucking rails. She's the reason that JD and the crackheads show up because she taunts them on their YouTube successful video.
Yep.
So I'm
It's all her
just,
fault.
yeah. She abandons the rest of the group to go on her own exploration.
Yeah, like as soon as they get there, Rick, the boyfriend, even says, we stick together, no going off and doing your own thing just for the socials.
Well, as we've
for
seen,
the social stunt. And she says, okay, and dips.
if you can give me one character that was consistent scene to scene in this for like even a third of the movie, I would be impressed.
I think the husband. I feel like
the Vice reporter
Yes.
that wasn't a reporter, and it happens that his wife went missing there like multiple weeks ago, and then they magically find one of her crewmates in
that
a
was still
fucking
alive.
wardrobe.
That
There's
didn't make sense.
there's no food. This entity can hunt them in the fucking dark. So like, what is this dumb bitch gonna do? But no, we magically find her.
Well,
Okay.
And when she showed up, I was like, okay, it's paranormal because there's no way she would still be alive. And it's a shapeshifter or something.
Yeah, it turns out she didn't fucking boggart her way out like a Harry Potter movie.
She did come out of the closet.
Yes, she just apparates out of the closet and scares one of the crackheads, and then all of a sudden she's there for 2 seconds because they start blind firing.
Blind firing with their and the crackheads have the like night vision goggles.
Yeah, they were the most Scooby-Doo fuck ass
then they
welding
just start-
goggle props.
They just start blasting and get a perfect headshot on her in the dark.
Yeah, they got a friendly fire, so they were obviously on hard mode, and it was so stupid.
Yeah.
And that'll talk on one of my next points. Every time that they tried to fucking flashbang me, bright light, dark, completely dark, bright light. If you have the proclivity for seizures, don't watch this.
Yeah.
You're going to be foaming at the mouth. This, oh my God. I don't know. Maybe I'm photosensitive. Like maybe it's my beautiful blue eyes. But I mean, it was like Raquise grabbed me, put a sheet over my head, and beat me to death. That's what that felt like. And if you know that reference, then
Oh my God.
good for you. But if I flashbang somebody, it's like hitting them with a tissue. And for me, this was just a punch in the fucking face. So
Your special eyes.
every chase scene that happened, it was a motion sick inducing nightmare.
Yep.
And that is consistent throughout the movie. I don't know. Again, it was like somebody used a camera in a washing machine to get some of these shots, and I don't understand how anybody with any sort of cinematography history, which we find out that the director has some experience, just not in the genre of movies. So I'll dive in on him here in a minute, because this was just an absolute abomination. Another one of my least favorite scenes was when we introduced the JD and the two crackheads, or whatever their rival group was, to the creepers. Because it was just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, number one, you let 3 lumbering idiots sneak up on you. One guy, they've made him like a military badass. Does the whole like gruff, deep voice and fucking leather jacket shit.
Honestly,
Only to get punked out at every turn.
He's honestly probably the only reason I made it through that movie. If there wasn't at least him to like look at and listen to, I probably would have turned it off.
We would have gone on that bike ride.
Yep. I'm like, I don't care. I'd rather be melting outside right now.
Yeah. And then another one of Diana's beautiful scenes was when she's in the wedding dress. She goes like, I'm not going to do this. And then 2 seconds later, she's in this wedding dress in this obviously like a cult ass room, knowing that she's fixing to probably have to bone the pale man.
So it was very Nosferatu.
Yeah, very bounce on it. Yeah, that.
Yeah, for a second I thought, I was like, she is about to, because
but she's gonna live stream it so she can get some followers.
I honestly thought that's what she was gonna do. Like, if they would have stayed true to this shitty character they'd created, that is what I believe she would have done. She read what would happen if she followed through with this ritual. Immortality, whatever, blah blah blah. That dumb bitch would have done it.
I like to, now I'm headcanoning, and it's like, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just like real quick, I'm going to take care of this pagan ritual, and I'm probably going to become like a pale man's wife, but like and subscribe and let us know down below. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And she was an insufferable character in every scene.
Yes.
In every single scene she was in. It was terrible.
I enjoyed when she fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
Smacked her little head on the pavement.
And she's like Agatha in Sabrina. I don't know if you know that or not, but it was pretty. So I know that she can kind of act. She was in Mortal Kombat 2. Okay. Listen, I don't think right now you've really got any credibility. This is making me question what you and I are doing now.
Whatever.
Yeah. I think this might be a solo show going forward.
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm about to JD here.
Yeah, dude, you turn on me and then you puss out when the overly athletic key girl. And I think my only other thing that I'm gonna really nag on is characters were awful.
Yeah.
Not a single one of them was likable. Not a single one. The
Like
Vice reporter was the thing for you. I knew he was just kind of, he was a liar from the beginning.
A man that would go to whatever lengths to save his wife is always gonna have my vote.
Try to Nosferatu romanticize this pile of shit.
No. He was actually in love with his wife. He could have just been like, well, that sucks. I'm not going in there. I'm not looking for her. She did that to herself.
Yeah. Okay. Again, just for time's sake, I'm going to stop. Let's go to positives.
Okay. Very few.
Okay.
In, I guess, chronological order.
Okay.
So the first tease of the creature, and they did it she was live streaming. You just see it from like her point of view of the like camera, recording. And you just see like a hand and some long nails, and it's very pale, so you don't know. Is it a creature? Is it a ghost? What is it?
Yeah.
you don't know. It was a good tease and then you see another shot and it's her, and then she just like turns her head and it's standing there. I mean, just a flash, but you kind of get that, ooh,
Yeah.
But that was about it.
That's after she fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So that was nice. And then I already said this, but the piano wire kill, just because I liked the very subtle foreshadowing of it. And then it was a cool kill, and it also killed one of the crackheads. So
yeah, so for me that really didn't do anything. It seemed like it was needless. Like I would have much rather seen him get eviscerated by the creature than like, oh, magical piano wire. And also the our gruff badass character stopping
yeah,
our videographer before he could run into it. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, sure. You're the fucking Billy Badass of this story. Go for it.
yeah. Okay, so that's about it for me.
Okay, close-up reveal of the pale creature proper. Again, Stretch Golem was kind of cool.
I know, but he was just like slag jawed and like, meh.
But he was physically spooky. Like, and again, like his motions were good. They were kind of herky jerky at some points, but then found a way. The character acting for the pale man was good.
Sure.
Look, I'm trying to fucking salvage this. Yeah. And then the dumbwaiter scene. That was the only time that any real tension was there.
Yeah.
And also, we come to find out later that this thing is very easily killed. So I am very confused by that.
And that, in that kind of sequence, their timing or whatever, their timeline was weird because it really made it seem like there was two pale creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So that got a little confusing at the time.
Yeah.
Because I thought they killed it in the dumbwaiter, but then it was over here, but then it was like before I don't know.
It's supernatural, dude. You don't even have to worry about it. We
It
don't
was
need an
like
explanation.
their storyboarding got out of order or something. I don't know.
Yeah, guy number one told guy number two, and guy number two told guy number three what guy number one said. And then they
It was a bad game of telephone.
Yeah, it was a terrible telephone. Okay, so those are the two things that I thought were okay. Favorite effects?
I didn't really have any. I mean, it's not really an effect, I guess, because I assume it was they had this place that they were able to use, but the setting was good and creepy, and I mean, it really that's a big for this movie. I feel like that probably ate up all their costs to like get this place, and they had all the furniture and everything piled up, and I don't know that whoever's mommy or daddy had an old hotel they were able to go use, or if they actually went broken somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I liked the setting. It was creepy. It was, set you on edge a little bit just thinking about being in an abandoned, like very big abandoned hotel at night that's got something going on.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay. I have three that I think are cool.
Okay.
Monster makeup for the pale creature. Like I enjoyed. Again, I'm a sucker for a creature feature.
But to me it looked CGI. Like,
so I can see how.
I guess in some.
Yeah. Again, they had to do mocap at minimum.
Yeah.
Right? So whoever did the mocap for it, if it was complete CGI, that's the thing. Is like usually you can tell pretty easily. Like when like the shitty CGI rat scene that sucked ass.
Well, that's what I was, the full close up reveal of his face when her in the wedding dress, or maybe she hadn't put it on yet, sees him like face for the first time.
Yeah.
It looked very CGI to me.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed the character design. That was probably one of my favorite effects. Another one, continuing riffing off of the setting, was the cell phone tree.
just the big spooky tree in the middle of this hotel lobby, because like I've, been to a hotel or two that set up similar, where the center is all open and then all the rooms are, facing inward, but they, look over and down, and they have like a big tree in the middle or something. I think that's cool. And so it was big and spooky and dead. And then they had all the, possessions from people that had broken into this hotel over the years. And it had, there was older phones and older cameras to show how people had been coming in here over the years.
Yeah, what a good piece of storytelling that was completely wasted on this movie.
Yeah. It was very like Hokum down in
down in the cellar.
In the hag's little cave down there. And she's all the things she gets from people and she has them all strung up. Reminded me of that, and I was like, ooh, that's spooky.
Yeah.
But yeah, wasted.
Yeah. I'm going to continue this. The setting was great. Again, atmosphere, cobwebs, the statue that was covered.
I really thought, I was like, that was going to be cool if they utilized that somehow. Like it started moving or they had strung up one of the friends up on it or something, but no. It was just spooky and covered, I guess.
So that's all I got. We're going to continue back onto the negative train. How did this movie make you feel, Maddie?
Catfished. I have trust issues with the algorithm of Amazon Prime now, because usually it's pretty good for, as long as we've had it, as long as we've watched movies on it, unless our recent watches of Hellraiser or...
Don't do that. Don't try to deflect this.
I'm just saying, like, maybe that's fucked up our algorithm or something.
Maybe.
I was like, why was this recommended to us? But it was in, it was like number 2 at the time we watched it. It's still sitting in the top 10 and says it's most liked. It just blows my mind.
I think they're lying, believe it or not.
We're going to have to go, like, go watch Obsession a few times, or Hokum, like any of the good ones this year. So
yeah, we do have a Killer Clowns from Outer Space coming, and I am looking forward to that.
Yes, we will. So I don't know this, but again, Phil catfished. This was bullshit. The description, the art, the movie poster, all looked pretty cool. But if that's all they needed was that click to get on there to watch it, if that's how they make their money, then they did it.
Yep, you got her. You got my
you
wife.
got me.
Yep. Okay.
How did it make you feel?
Frustrated.
Yeah.
The setting was cool. The premise could have been good. It is just a failure on all fronts. Acting sucked. Director sucked. Writing sucked. It's just one of those, it's like a dumpster fire is what it is. There was not one aspect that could completely redeem the movie, and not a single character that I was so excited to see. And also, the main cast of the Creepers, all of them survived.
Yeah.
Right? So, again, we've seen before that they leave anything behind. However, the crackheads found the money. And then Rick, who has also been molested by the creature at this point, saving the acrobatic girl because she puts a coat in the fucking closet and then climbs to the top, which was stupid anyway, to confuse this brilliant trap mastering entity. So then Rick fully just gets stone cold stunnered into the fucking wall.
Again, he fell like 5-6 stories and he was fine.
Yeah,
like,
I guess a push into a wall by a supernatural creature. Yeah. So anyway, this crippled, hobbled man that still has this demon running around the hotel gets the money, holds on to it, and at the end of the movie, when we're already pissed that everybody lived, find out that his one code that he kicked JD and his shitty mullet fucking mohawk thing out of the group for, he did.
Yep.
And now they're going to be famous and they're going to get all these fun likes and yeah. So no, terrible.
And then the end, I just remembered this. The very end when they're like on to their next mission, and in the distance, it's like a mountain with a very ominous cloud. We're like, where the fuck are they going, Mount Doom?
Yeah,
like
they're going to go throw the ring in and go hang out with the fucking hobbits. Yeah, this was...
Oh my God.
It was like a Scooby-Doo mystery, but if 3 people who didn't know what they were doing wrote it, and then a director who doesn't know what's happening, and all of the characters did drugs. That's not the shaggy drugs, not the fun, loving, snacking drugs. The like hard crystal meth, fentanyl, like terrible shit. So yeah, it made me feel sad, made me feel angry, made me feel a little bit concerned for, again, the future of the pod. Just
Shut up.
I'm worried about you.
Listen, this was just our penance, I guess you say, or this was just the world, you know, the law of averages. We've just had so many good movies this year. We had to have a bad one, and we had to get tricked into it.
Yeah, that's fine. I was left with some questions, but did you have any questions?
Just who the fuck is liking this movie?
That is a great question, Maddie.
To trap us into watching it.
Yeah, my first question is, how was this the most top-rated number 2 on Prime?
Like all of all the movies in the U.S., not just horror. Mm-hmm. Number 2 on their charts at the time we watched it.
Yeah, we got absolutely decimated. And then was this like our wannabe directors like attempt to try to get into like art school? Because that's what it felt like. This felt like a shitty 90-second clip that they stretched into a full hour and 30 minutes that I will never get back.
Yeah.
And he has done music videos, like pretty popular music videos for some pretty popular bands. And he is like toted on for his creativity. I just want to know if maybe he took the fucking month or year, however long off, and just...
Well, a 3, 4, 5 minute music video is big difference than an hour and a half movie.
Yeah, I think we maybe never have to, if we see his name attached to anything, like I'm kind of just off of it. Because this was terrible. And it, like, was this a humiliation ritual?
He definitely outkicked his coverage with this one.
Yeah. So my questions are just morally depressing as the rest of the movie was for me. I just... why? That's my final... Why was this made?
All right. Detail gripes or kudos? I have none because there was nothing I was focusing on enough to see any kind of details. It was all just shit. What about you?
Okay. This movie sucks so bad. Every character was flat across the board. How was this made is beyond me. I hope David Morrell is enjoying his Amazon check he sold his soul for. And I know that this doesn't inspire me to want to read his book at all. So, fuck this movie. That's my gripe. Don't watch this movie.
Okay. Who is this movie for?
No one is going to need to watch this movie. This movie was torture, and if you enjoyed it, please go watch some of our other videos to get like real horror movies. You can go back as far as you want in horror cinematography. You can find something so much better. And it is an absolute atrocity that this came out in the same year that we have multiple bangers.
Yeah.
The law of averages is bullshit. This man will seek karma, and karma will find him.
No, listen. Like I said, there are people this movie is for, and it's people you hate. So if you don't like someone, like you got someone at work that you don't like, go recommend this movie to them.
Yeah, they won't talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't talk to you. And I'm barely talking to you.
See, look, it could have a purpose.
Yeah, ending a marriage is what it feels like. Okay.
Listen, if I stuck around after Barbarian, if you didn't lose any friends over Barbarian, you can get over this.
I don't know if I can.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I've got the strength to do it.
Well, you know what? I'm taking Bailey, so.
Damn, dude. All right, fine. We'll work this out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stay together for the kid. All right. That's our take on Do Not Enter. Please share this absolute horrid rant that we had. I apologize if I've really harshed your vibe today. Take a minute, go get a Reese's cup, sit down, drink a cup of coffee, whatever you need to do to relax and rewind. Just make sure that you never watch this movie ever. But if you've got other recommendations, like The Shining could be one, like where they do a hotel setting and a supernatural thing and tie it together. If there's any hidden gems out there, please let me know.
Yeah, we might just. I don't think I've ever thought this, but I might have to go watch The Shining as a palate cleanser.
Yeah, I think a palate cleanser is desperately needed.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, like, subscribe, and share for more horrifying content. We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay spooky.